each other. You know what I mean? More compassion for each other, more humanity.
Yeah, and I will just say, I don't know that you'll agree with me about CNN back in 2012, it had the same percentage of working class viewers as Fox did. Actually, 25% of its viewers had a college degree, which is was the same for Fox in 2012. Fast forward to 2019, and 25% of Fox viewers have a college degree. And back in 2019, it was something like 45% of CNN viewers at this point had a college degree, meaning over that 10-year span, they managed to lose their working class liberal audience, many of whom did defect to Fox. We know that Tucker Carlson is the most viewed show, not just among Republicans, but also among Democrats. And some people say, oh, they're hate watching. I don't think people sit around and hate watch an hour-long show at night when they're tired. I think a lot of liberal working class people, many people tell me this, they watch Tucker Carlson because he has that class point of view. And so the question is, how did CNN squander that viewership? And, I'm sure you don't like this word, and I don't know what you'll think of this analysis, but to me, it seems pretty clear that it was a woke perspective that started to dominate a very college-educated view of gender and race and other things that sort of pushed out economic concerns in order to focus on concerns that, make leftists feel like heroes without asking them for any kind of economic sacrifice. And I'll just make one more point, which is that, the demonization, not just of Trump, but of the Trump voter. And I think you would agree with me about this. It wasn't just, that they deserve to be bankrupted for that. It was immoral, and it hurt our country because those are our fellow Americans, and they weren't voting for Trump out of some sort of hatred. They were voting for him because they had been abandoned by both parties with this sort of neoliberal consensus embodied by NAFTA and things like that.
All you had to do was say he wasn't bad.
Yeah, go ahead.
So you didn't have to vote for him to get crucified. All you had to do was say, well, he wasn't really that bad, and that was enough for people to jump on you.
Well, dude, like she said, I think
as a black man, I got attacked so hard.
Oh man,
by people that look like me, and I just finally told them, I was like, man, y'all, excuse my language, every last one of y'all can eat a dick. I don't give a fuck what you think.
So I think it's what she was saying is that, the people that were frustrated with the political system and they wanted someone that, it appeared to be an outsider, somebody that, and then you had the people who just wanted to throw a bomb in the whole system, like just because there was a lot of Bernie supporters that voted for Trump because they were frustrated.
Well, see, the thing about it is, all right, the ultimately, I say that because of the way that they sell news, and they don't make it subjective or where people can actually be able to choose for themselves. They make you feel stupid for not believing what they believe, and you know what I'm saying, it's like they try to set pushing things down your throat over and over and over again, and it's just makes a mockery of you if you don't, if you don't agree with them.
That's the issue that I have. That's the issue that I have with all of the American news outlets, right? They invite somebody on their show and ask them questions, which is that person's opinion. And when that person answers them and goes against the narrative that news anchor or that journalist is trying to put out, that they shut them down. And I think that is so wrong, because by doing that, you're hiding someone's truth that can be helpful to millions of fucking people. That can shed light on people's ideas, people concerns.
Because if somebody's wrong, it's not because they chose to be.
Fox does the same shit too. Fox does it. And that's the reason why I don't watch Fox anymore, is because I've seen them do it so many times to people. And it's like, look, man, let that person speak their truth, speak their opinion and what they feel. You ask them a question, don't shut them out. Because
okay.
Yeah. Don't shut them out because it goes against your narrative that your network wants you to push for your segment. Fuck their network and fuck you.
Let's
get the truth out there.
I'm gonna say it like this because I mean anybody that's because I mean I know that like we was talking about Tucker Carlson and I was never really was a big fan of Bill O'Reilly, but I mean when you really think about like there was some because they would be somewhat condescending, but in a joking way. But because I mean yeah, they to them what you're saying might be a little bit ridiculous, but at the same time it's like they giving you a chance to speak and they'll at least like okay rebut what it is that you said to show where they feel you're wrong instead of just totally like writing off anything that you might have said and you know like I don't know I just think there just wasn't really any fairness because I mean we know Fox leans more to the conservative side, but at the same time, the the opinions and the voices of the opposite is still welcome and heard and respected
But
too.
but there's
Dude,
left. There's people
government
that
has
there's
owned
people that's on the
Fox.
left. There's people that's on the left that are Democrats that we would think were liberal. They have more conservative views. And the minute that they speak honestly and freely, I have seen Fox from Rachel Maddow to Sean Hannity to Bill O'Reilly to what's that other fucking screw up? He was a fucking screw up from the day he was born. The fat motherfucker Ross Perot, whatever the fuck his name is,
Huh?
the old bald headed ass white dude that used to be a sports commentator. What's his name?
Yes,
Everybody know him.
not
The
Perot.
fat dude, not Perot. What's his name? The fat white dude, man. God damn. But they do it, and it's like, come on, man.
Well,
Let this person speak their truth.
where and I don't know if in this clip is the
Looks like we got us another hit.
clip where